it was just Thanksgiving this past weekend, and whenever it's that Thanksgiving time or just time spent with family, I always sit back and I reflect on just the different things that I have in my life, the things that I'm grateful for, and also on just how to make improvements. And one thing that I always come across when I go through these reflection periods is we stress about so many things in life, and so many things that are just not worth stressing about, things that are just minor details. And when it comes to fitness in general, because what I always reflect back and try and think, how can I help people better? And whenever I think of people that I've worked with and people that I know personally, I always go back to the fact that we stress so much about how we're not perfect. We stress about how the days that we don't eat well. We stress about those days and we focus in on those days. We stress about that we overeat sometimes, and we stress about that. Maybe we're not using the perfect formula. And what is the perfect formula to eat? What's the perfect workout that's going to sculpt my abs? What's the perfect way to do this and do that? And we stress so much about not being perfect, and we're spending so much time stressing that we're not spending enough time just doing. Because the thing is, your journey's never going to be perfect. You're not going to do things perfect. You're going to make mistakes. It's going to be tough. You're going to learn along the way, but you're not going to get there unless you start doing. And even if you're not eating the perfect formula, that pizza's not as good as vegetables. That it's better to get your protein from chicken than it is to get your protein from carbs. These things. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you can still make progress by just doing the things that that you have to do, and not focusing and not stressing so much on doing it in the perfect way. Because it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be more consistent. Okay? Consistency over perfection. Don't stress on the little things. Take all the time that you spend stressing over not being perfect and put that time into just doing things. Things that you need to do to make progress.